The human chakra system. Are you in balance or are you out of alignment? Talked a lot about being in frequency and energetic and vibrational alignment. And I think one of the key parts of this is to understand the chakra system. So, the chakra system, every human has it, and there's more than these. There's 7 primary chakras. And they start at the bottom, right at the tip of your tailbone. It's called the root chakra, red. The orange chakra is the sacral chakra, and it's just about the belt line. Your solar plexus is kind of your gut area, and is yellow, green for the heart, blue for the throat chakra, indigo for the third eye, and violet for the crown. I'm smiling because it's Roy G. Biv, and it is just the colors of the rainbow. Interestingly, the summation of all of these, each one can be represented as a lotus flower. And then if you count up all the petals, it turns out there's 144,000, the frequency by the time you get to the cumulative sum at the crown chakra. Now, that may be pretty basic, but what's really going on with each of these different chakras? So let's start at the bottom. I want to talk about 3 specific things. So there's where is it located and what's its color. The color has some connotation about what the chakra means or governs. But I really want to talk about the healing bit. And that is to say, what dark energies or imbalances tend to occur in each of the chakras. Starting with the root. The root is your connection. It's your safety. It's your connection to the earth. It's not technically, there's an earth star chakra, which is technically your connection, but it sort of anchors you to the earth. And it is the I am chakra. And it is governed by fear, or it is imbalanced, I should say, by fear. Some people might call this the shadow emotion. When you don't feel safe, you feel unsafe, you are typically in fear. And that fear will cause imbalance in the root chakra. Root chakra is also associated with sort of money, material, safety. The bottom 3 chakras, I should add, the root, sacral, solar plexus, are sort of the more 3D physical chakras. The heart is the balancing point, and the throat, the third eye, and the crown are the higher frequency and more sort of ethereal or more heavenly, right? Or more aligned with space. And the human is the balance in the middle, and the heart is the balance of the chakras. So it's a beautiful alignment. Now, so the root is the I am, and it's can become imbalanced by fear. The sacral chakra is orange, again, right around your belt line. This is the I feel chakra, and it's governed really by shame. Now, some will say it's governed by guilt. I think it's more governed by shame. It is related to sexuality, and a lot of us have experienced shame in a sexual context. So to me, it's more about shame than guilt. The next chakra is yellow. It's the solar plexus. It's your source of power. It is the I do chakra, and it's governed by guilt. Now, some practices will say it's actually shame, and the guilt and shame are flipped. I think it's shame with the sacral, guilt with the solar plexus. The heart is the I love chakra. It's green, and it can become imbalanced with grief. So that makes a ton of sense, right? We feel grief right here. The throat chakra is blue. This is the I speak. This is your expression into the world. And what might it be governed by or imbalanced by? Lies. Anytime we don't speak our truth, we damage our throat chakra. And when we damage our throat chakra, we reduce our ability to express. The third eye is I see. Obviously, it's the third eye. And its shadow emotion or imbalance comes from illusion, not seeing clearly. This realm that we have co-created is filled with illusions. And in fact, I would argue the realm itself is an illusion. And the illusion exists to confuse your sight, which is your third eye. And then your crown chakra, which sits a couple inches above the top of your head, is violet. It is the I understand. And it gets out of balance when you get attached to specific outcomes or attached to experiences. This can be, I really, really, really want that promotion, and you get attached to it, and then you're devastated when it doesn't come. It could also be, I have trouble letting go of something that happened a long time ago, whether it be a divorce or childhood trauma. So it's that's what we really mean by attachment. So I think about the root chakra as really your anchoring into the material. The sacral chakra being your source of creativity, your creation. It's the womb, right? The solar plexus is your power, right? You gut it out. You got to power through it, like dig deep, There's a reason why we have these colloquialisms, because they're anchored in these energies, in these chakra systems, these nodes that we don't really get taught, right? This isn't taught in school, but yet, the power of your gut, like this is sort of common knowledge. Isn't that interesting? The heart is your feeling. It's a portal into your spirit. This is where spirit speaks to you. Your throat chakra is your expression, your ability to see, and your ability to understand in the crown chakra. So when you want to create something, it begins in the root and flows its way up, but it's sort of, if you're grounded and safe, then you can elevate up to the next chakra, the sacral, and that's where your creativity comes. And then that can come up to your solar plexus, then takes that creativity and powers it, right? Your heart is your portal, your throat expresses it, and your third eye is the ability to see it into the manifest realm, and your crown chakra, not attached. So when we've talked about manifestation in the past, we've talked about being in alignment, being in balance, and not being attached to outcomes. It's all that language, that worldview is embedded in your chakra system.